Oh, hella beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. Listen, if you're new here, I'm B, and on this channel, we help you improve your confidence by way of compliments, utilizing the wonderful world of fragrance. Today, we're here with a fragrance review, something I haven't done in a while, and we're diving back into the house of Navitus Parfums, but this time, we're not talking about my collection. Today, we have Soleil Matin. Yes, this is Dallas's fragrance from Chaos Fragrance, man. I just showed you guys the card when I meant to show you the box. Here we have it. Is it great? We shall see. Now, in terms of the presentation with Soleil Matin, this has the very same presentation that you would see from the brand. Everything is on brand and on trend from what you can come to expect. We have this nice heavy bottle, pressurized atomizer. You have the box here, and more importantly, inside the box, you have this call-out card that kind of gives you the note breakdown and what to expect, as well as the perfumers with this scent. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get down to Big Beard business and get a little bit chaotic with Chaos Fragrances. Now, Soleil Matin is explained as this invigorating fresh scent that is followed up with citruses, spice, and wood. So we're gonna dive into this a bit more and see exactly what I get from this scent. Now, if you're looking inside the presentation of the bottle, this one is described as magnetic, confident, and invigorating, and I think the invigorating is there for sure. So I guess let's go ahead and first start off with the name of this scent, and this one is obviously Soleil Matin, which is a French derivative, and I think that kind of translates over to sunny morning or sunny day, depending on what time of day it is that you're rocking this fragrance. Hopefully you would rock it all day long. But here's the thing with this scent here, I think it shows up as described, because this one is definitely fresh. It's invigorating for sure, and we'll talk about that a bit more in a second. To me, Soleil Matin is this ultra bright, ultra fresh fragrance that really shows up, again, as explained. It's invigorating for sure. On first spray of this thing, you are met with a blast of citruses. It's like, hello, how you doing? I am here. Listen, as I stated, on that first spray, you get a blast of citrus, but more specifically to my nose, in addition to that lemon and bergamot and lime that you get in this scent here, I get I get that grapefruit here. There's grapefruit in this fragrance that really stands out. I guess it might help if I told you guys the official note breakdown. Now, I'm going from what I can detect from this fragrance. Again, what I'm getting is that grapefruit there. They get some lime. I feel like there's some bergamot in here, but it's not really listed. Obviously, we'll put the notes here. But the note breakdown for this officially in the top, you have mandarin, you have lime, you have lemon, you have grapefruit, as well as some orange. In the mid of this fragrance, you begin to get some florals and some spices. For the mid, your note breakdown includes two types of pepper, Madagascar pepper and lemon pepper. You also have jasmine, and then there's some ginger there as well. And then finally in the base, we have some cedarwood, sandalwood, musk, and some ambroxan. So that's what you get in the notes, but let me tell you exactly what I get in terms of smell. As I've already mentioned, on the top of this fragrance, you get a ton of citrus notes, and they're really there. They welcome you, and there's no missing them. But more specifically for me, I also get that grapefruit note that stands out to my nose. Within that, I think that's important, because as you would have a grapefruit in hand, you would get some of that bitter, tart aspect from it, and I definitely get that from the top of this scent. Now, I think that's really cool, because as you begin to get that, it really begins to balance out some of those opening notes within the scent. As I've already mentioned, this fragrance is described as invigorating. Now, personally, I think it is, and that's largely in count of the fruits within this scent. Obviously, you get those zesty notes within the top, and as I've mentioned on this channel before, we've talked about it, right? Having the correct amount of fruit notes or zesty notes within a fragrance can really have you feeling uplifted and hence invigorating once you spray them. Now, here's the thing that you have to understand when you are utilizing fruits and zesty aspects within fragrances. That's exactly what it's for, right? So if you utilize like notes like lemon, notes like lime in fragrances done the correct way, it can really help make you a little bit more happy, as those type of fruit notes begin to release serotonin that leaves you feeling happy. So if you're down, you can spray this thing on and you'll probably be good to go. Now, as I mentioned, in the mid of this fragrance is where you begin to get some that jasmine, 2 types of pepper here, and I get subtle hints of spice here on account of the pepper, but I don't get much spice here. More specifically, I get still a lot of that zesty aspect here, but there's a quick transition from the top into the base for me, and the base is where I begin to see the biggest change. To me, in my nose, on the base here is where the ambroxan really begins to make its mark. So the ambroxan here provides this dry amber-esque feel that really provides some warmth to a fragrance that is bright. Personally, I like that quality to it because again, with a fragrance that is bright and fresh and invigorating, you can go too far into the citrus note side, but I think that the ambroxan here in the base and obviously the cedarwood in the base here provides some different qualities to it, but I really think that the ambroxan here provides that warmth that you get within this scent that kind of changes it just a bit enough where you say, hey, this isn't too citrusy. Now, with that stated, this fragrance is still a fresh fragrance, so nothing changes too much in regards to that. Now, I first came across this scent a few weeks ago when we did the release of the Discovery scent, and within that Discovery set, they had 5 fragrances for me, which were Exaltant Nuit, Squad Exclusive, Idola, Verve Matin, and obviously Elation there as well. So my complete collection, you also had Viva More from Money Kicks, and then also Dallas's 2 fragrances. And I was able to try them out at that point and requested to have those bottles sent to me because I did like what I smelled and I wanted to bring it to you. So with that, I've had this one in my collection for maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks or so at this point, and I feel qualified to talk about it. After having this fragrance for about a week and a half or 2 weeks or so, I would say that this fragrance is best suited for those of you out there who are looking for a mass appealing, easy to wear fragrance. I definitely think that that was achieved with this scent. Now, you were able to get some of Dallas's vision along with the vision of Jerome Di Marino and Francis Kurkdjian to provide you something that, again, is mass appealing, easy to wear, and should also be a staple when it comes to that spring and summer fragrance wear. In my personal opinion, as far as freshies goes, this one has a good performance aspect to it in terms of longevity and projection, etc. But keep in mind, when you look at fresh fragrances versus dark fragrances or gourmand fragrances, there happens to be some changes there. So what I would say is that this one transitions a bit quicker from the top to the base as you would get from something like a Exaltant Nuit or Black Phantom or something of that nature. But nonetheless, this is a solid scent. Often, I think, no matter if we're talking about this fragrance or Dior Homme, Cologne, any of those things like that that have a heavy citrus aspect in the top, Creed Virgin Island Water, sometimes people disregard the performance aspects. Say, oh, it goes away too quick, it doesn't perform, because, well, the fragrance changes a bit. Those citrus notes kind of die out quickly, and then you begin to get some of that mid and base notes in this one, and all of them more quickly. So for me, this one here is really that ambroxan in the base here, that cedarwood there, really provide a different aspect to this. Again, a little bit of warmth to a heavy citrus scent, and something I think a lot of people out there will enjoy if they have the opportunity to smell it. Personally, I also think that Soleil Matin has a younger feel to it. In my personal opinion, this is probably going to be the attention grabber for those of you who are 35 and below. Not saying that this fragrance is not going to work for those of you who are 50, 55 plus. I just think that with the vibe of the scent and what it provides from that crisp, bright, fresh type of feel, this may be something that is better suited for, again, 35 and below, which to me makes sense, as Dallas, I don't know the guy. I think he's probably a little bit younger than me. So some of you out there who may be fresh out of high school, early ages of college, may be watching him. So I think this thing here probably falls in line with his demographic, which makes sense. So the price point on this fragrance, no surprises here. It's really right in line with the entire Navitus collection. The portfolio of fragrances are pretty much priced around the same amount, and this one is really no different. Now, I have checked this right before recording this video, and there is a sale going on right now. I was about to call it a pre-sale, but the fragrance is already released. There's a sale going on. The pre-sale is still going on, right? So I think he had a pre-sale like I did, and his sale was still going on. It's essentially a BOGO, but we can't call it a BOGO, right? So essentially buy one, get one free. How it works here, if you purchase both, you get them for 50% off. Therefore, the price of 2 bottles equals the price of one bottle. I think that's super simple to explain, but I wanted to make sure that you didn't think that you buy one fragrance, you're going to get one for free, because that's not exactly how it works. I'll leave the details for that listed down below, and let me attack this one head on because I feel that it may come simply because we both release fragrances under the same brand of Navitus Parfums. Obviously, Steven did as well. Money Kicks did. I don't know Dallas, all right? I never had a conversation with him. I don't think he's commented on my channel. I don't think I've commented on his channel. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know this video is getting done. I'm just giving you my honest thoughts and opinions on this fragrance. If you already tried it, you'll probably see that I'm likely in line to your thoughts on this one. We may have differences of what notes stand out to us, but I think we're probably along the same lines. With that being said, Dallas, well done on terms of this fragrance. I think it's a good job. It fits that spring and summer appeal, and likely, you know, your demographic and what you are going for. I think this is a solid scent. If you're looking for a mass appealing, fresh fragrance that you can rock with confidence and know you're gonna smell good, I think you can get away with this one with ease. All right, that's my thoughts and opinions on this. If you're looking to check out this fragrance even more, be sure to click the links down below. He'll have first impression videos of people that have tried this fragrance. They can talk about it, or even if you've tried it or have it in your collection, comment down below. All feedback is welcome. As always, I'm your boy, Big B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend that we are back again. Before you get up out of here, I would love to know if you have Dallas's collection. Do you have my collection? Do you have Steven's collection? Let me know. What are your favorites down below? And before you go, do one more thing for me. Just hit the goddamn